Sunday the 6th of February 1938 began as a normal summer's day at Bondi Beach. An estimated 35,000 beachgoers, lured by the soaring temperatures, flocked to the iconic stretch of sand. The surf, though heavy, seemed manageable, and lifesavers had already rescued many swimmers in isolated incidents earlier in the day. As the tide ebbed in the afternoon, more people ventured onto a sandbank running parallel to the shore. The sandbank meant beachgoers could move quite far from the shore while still remaining in waist-deep water. By 3 p.m, the temperature had reached 40 degrees Celsius. The beach and water were congested with bathers enjoying the summer day, and lifesavers prepared for their weekly surf competition. However, the day took a devastating turn when an unprecedented natural event struck without warning. Shortly after 3 p.m, an eerie lull settled over the ocean, followed by a series of massive waves. These waves, arriving in rapid succession, knocked hundreds of swimmers off the sandbank and swept them into a deep channel. The sheer force of the waves created an immense backwash, dragging approximately 250 people into deep water. Alfred Muir, one of the rescued beachgoers, later recalled, "The whole thing was so tragically sudden that one hardly knows what happened. I was on a sandbank with the water up to my waist when I remarked to another surfer that I was thinking of leaving the water. The water seemed to be pulling us out. Shortly afterwards, there was a huge backwash from the shore and it crashed into an oncoming wave. There was a terrific impact and we were all taken out probably 100 yards seaward, and all of us were struggling in deep water. We were swept out like debris." Panic erupted in the sea and on shore. Men, women and children screamed for help, fighting desperately to stay afloat. On the beach, the scale of the disaster became horrifyingly clear. Stunned onlookers froze momentarily before chaos ensued. Bondi's lifesavers sprang into action, performing one of the most remarkable rescue operations in history. 7 surf rescue reels were quickly manned, and beltmen, armed with nothing but their courage and training, plunged into the churning waters. Fortunately, a large number of Bondi clubmen had arrived to compete in the regular Sunday afternoon club carnival. Over 70 of them followed the beltmen into the ocean, grabbing rubber floats from sunbathers to use as rescue aids. Others used surfboards and surf skis or dived unaided into the chaos. The task was overwhelming. Rescuers faced not only the fury of the surf, but also panicked bathers who clung desperately to them, often pulling them underwater. In one harrowing instance, a beltman, Arthur Elm, was grabbed by 5 men. To free himself and prevent being drowned, he struck one man on the chin before continuing his rescue. Arthur Elm later recounted the incident. "Some of the men seemed to go mad. I was trying to take the belt to a youngster who was right out, but I didn't get the chance. As I went by, dozens yelled for help and tried to grab me. I told them to hang on to the rope as soon as I had got it out, but they didn't wait. They made for me. I didn't think I had a chance when they all came at me. One grabbed me round the neck, 2 others caught me by one arm, another held me round the waist, and another one seized my leg. I hit the man who had me round the neck. I managed to get it on his chin and he let go. I had to do it. But for that, I would have been drowned myself, and some of the others too. I know that scores of us went back to the beach on the line, but I can't remember much about that part of it." Amidst the chaos, lifesavers worked tirelessly, towing unconscious swimmers to shore and performing resuscitation. The surf clubhouse transformed into an emergency ward, and the beach resembled a battlefield with dozens of bodies being tended to on the sand. A radio broadcast appealed for reinforcements, and local police, doctors and ambulances arrived to assist, but the lifesavers bore the brunt of the rescue effort. In just 30 minutes, the water was cleared. Of the estimated 250 swimmers caught in the waves, 150 were rescued unharmed, 60 suffered immersion injuries, and 35 were pulled from the water, unconscious but revived. Tragically, 5 men lost their lives: Bernard Byrne, Ronald McGregor, Charles Sauer, Michael Kennedy, and Leslie Potter. One of the victims, 53-year-old Carl Sweetie Sauer, a chef from East Sydney, died while rescuing a little girl. Considering the scale of the disaster, it's remarkable that only 5 men drowned. The death toll would have been far higher if the Bondi Bathers Surf Club had not been holding their carnival that day, ensuring that a number of lifesavers were at the beach. The incident, later dubbed Black Sunday, marked the largest mass surf rescue in Australian history. The heroism displayed by the Bondi lifesavers received widespread praise. American doctor Marshall Dyer, who assisted with the resuscitations, declared, "I have never seen, nor expect to see again, such magnificent work as that of your lifesavers." The tragedy became a turning point in Australian surf lifesaving. It underscored the need for better equipment, procedures and training to handle large-scale emergencies. In recognition of their heroic efforts, the entire Bondi Surf Bathers Lifesaving Club was awarded a special meritorious award. Though the events of Black Sunday were tragic, they highlighted the selflessness and skill of surf lifesavers and cemented their role as essential protectors of Australian beaches. To this day, the legacy of that fateful summer's day in 1938 endures, a testament to the bravery and dedication of those who risked their lives to save others.